What's up everyone, Darkblade here, bringing you the last of the long guns in the gun guide. And today we are going to be talking about the Fal-SS. I think the SS stands for single shot. As in Uncharted 2, the Fal was a free burst gun, pretty much like the GMAL is now. Anyway, the Fal is unlocked at level 50 for those who are wondering. It carries a total of 20 rounds per clip, and carrying a overall of 80 bullets. Now, this is obviously, of course, before mods, as I always say. Now, also, like the Cal-7, the Fal-SS is also a gun that isn't unblemished from the public's point of view. It's quite controversial by some people, but I'll get into that in a bit. The Fal is a semi-automatic gun. It fires individual shots, and your fire rate is basically dictated by how fast you can pull the trigger. And as you can see in some of these clips, you can pull the trigger quite fast, put it that way. Now the Fal comes in 3 variants of treasure guns, these being Talbot's Fal, Eddie's Fal, and Lazarevich's Fal. Now out of these, I must confess I haven't unlocked any of these, simply because I haven't been lucky enough in Team Deathmatch to unlock Lazarevich's, and I don't play enough free-for-all and hardcore to unlock the other 2 variants. Now this is a shame because I do actually really like the look of Talbot's Fal. I think it's probably the best out of the 3. But I am not a fan of hardcore mode. I do enjoy the new combat system with the boosters and the kickbacks, and I'd rather not go and shall we say deprive myself of them. But anyway, I might unlock it in the future, who knows. Now, one of the prime reasons why the Fal, in my opinion, is a good weapon is because of its high damage. It can bring down pretty much anyone pretty quickly. It doesn't take a lot of shots to kill someone. But on the flip side, this requires player skill. It requires you to be accurate, as each shot has to connect to bring someone down quick enough. This is probably the best thing the Fal has going for it, is the high damage. It has other benefits as well. I mean, I feel it's a gun that can perform at any range. It has a scope, which means long-range combat is capable. Like I said, the high damage allows the close range to be okay. And, of course, medium fits in between both of them. So if you're good at close and long, you're no doubt good at medium as well. Now, not everything is golden with the gun. I mean, like I said before, it is a semi-automatic gun, and if your trigger finger is tired or something, this can mean a low rate of fire, which in some situations isn't always beneficial to you. Another con for the gun is when you are scoped in, the recoil becomes uncontrollable when you are rapidly pushing down the trigger. When you're firing really fast, the reticle will bounce quite severely, but this isn't too bad, and the recoil doesn't seem to be as bad as when you aim down the sights on the Cal, or when you're firing rapidly with the Dragon Sniper. Now, like the Cal-7, the Fal-SS is also surrounded by a bit of player hate and controversy, simply because it's a highly used gun now. Since the Cal-7 was nerfed in the patch, well, not nerfed itself, but the blind fire was nerfed, players have been switching to the Fal-SS. This I see as both a good and bad thing. I mean, it's bad in terms of possibly fairness, because it doesn't allow players who haven't got a good aim, or who are new to the game even, a chance against a good player with the Fal-SS. If you have a good player with the Fal-SS who can aim, who's very quick to react with his aiming as well, then you don't stand much of a chance. At least that's how I've experienced it, both for and against me. I personally think that the Fal-SS is okay. I mean, like I've been saying, it does take skill to use, and not just anyone can pick it up and be instantly good with it. It takes a little bit of practice. But then again, this all being said, the Fal-SS is not invincible. There are ways to counter it. I mean, for example, in close combat situations, if you have enough maneuverability, guns like the M9 and Cal 7 can outmaneuver the gun and try to flank people. Also at long ranges, because of the recoil, especially when zoomed in, the GMAL can pretty much counter the Fal-SS. The Fal-SS is probably, I hate to admit it, but at the moment it's one of my favourite guns. It might get nerfed with oncoming patches, but we will see. If everyone starts using it, then I definitely feel it probably will get nerfed. But at the moment, there seems to be a good balance between the guns. At least that's how I feel. However, more high levels are getting to the point where they can use the Fal-SS, and this is going to cause a bane on lobies, unfortunately. Anyway, let's recap a bit, shall we? The Fal-SS has good accuracy in my opinion, as long as the player has good accuracy as well. It is good at all ranges. It can perform pretty much at any range you want it to, but this is probably because it has high damage for a rifle. It has the ability to zoom with R3, but it has bad blind fire, and it has a possible low rate of fire depending on the player. Anyway, this has been the Fal-SS. It's a strong gun, put it that way. It's very adaptable. It can perform in almost any situation, except for blind fire. I am concerned with how the community are going to use this or abuse this gun. But anyway, this has been the Fal-SS, and I give it a rating of 9 out of 10. This, of course, might be subject to change if they patch it, or nerf it, or whatever. Anyway, this has been Darkblade, bringing you another gun guide. This is going to be the last one for a while, because I've done all the long guns. But subscribe, like and comment, and you never know, I might do some more soon. See you again.